Hello everyone. Before we start, I have one question to ask everyone. What are you think about if we talk about happiness that we have with friends in the college during the normal time? For me, those activities would be watching new movie with friends in the cinema or hanging out with friends at the nightclub. On the other hand, due to the COVID-19 situation, there are many effects toward those industries, which I will include all of them into the one big group called the entertainment sector. As a result, we cannot do the same thing as usual in this COVID-19 situation. So, my friend and I will present you about the impacts from the COVID-19 situation on the entertainment sector. First of all, let's talk about the entertainment sector. The entertainment sector is the industry which allows people to spend time to do activity and have a lot of good memories from it, such as nightclub, concert, and cinema. To give more information, activity of each business will differ depends on model of that company. For instance, if you are talking about the cinema business, the activity should be watching movie. But if you are talking about the nightclub business, the activity would be drinking, dancing, and talking with friends. However, the result of those activities is getting a lot of happiness. Normally, entertainment sector plays a vital role in many people's life, since people need to relax and entertain themselves, or we can say that everyone needs entertainment. Therefore, entertainment sector plans many events for a whole year. For example, there are a lot of movies and concerts that will be released and held during the year. So, cinema will have many people that book for their seats when the new movie release. Moreover, many people will join concerts and the nightclub events too. If we talk about the frequency of using entertainment sector in Thailand, I would say that every teenager go to cinema or nightclub at least once or twice per month. In addition, joining events in the entertainment sector is one of the ways of building connection. So, some people which have the connection always go to events and the nightclub with their friends every week. Nevertheless, the frequency depends on each people's lifestyles too. But the thing I would surely say is that everyone participates in the entertainment sector, whether as a weekly routine or annual routine. Entertainment sector is one of the important parts in our life until the COVID-19 spread, and everything has changed. Next, my friend will talk about how the COVID-19 situation affects the entertainment sector.
As COVID-19 is hard to trace and easily infected, Thai government have some health measure to maintain us from this virus. First is social distance policy. We need to keep 2-meter distance from each other, clean our hand all the time, and wear the face mask all the time. Next is quarantine policy. People who come from abroad, other country, or highly infected area, or travel across the province within the country, they need to quarantine themselves for 14 days so they can ensure that they are not infected and they will not spread this virus to others. Next is the state of emergency. This measure consists of banning foreigners from travel to Thailand, so there will be no more outside infection, and curfew from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. Ban alcohol sale, restriction on mass gathering, so there will be no crowded area and there will be no physical contact, and 50% of people should work from home like we are doing this right now. So what is the impact from COVID-19 to the entertainment industry? COVID-19 forced us to keep distance from each other, so we have to wear the mask all the time. For entertainment sector, there are many consequences happen to them. And first, concert and fan meeting is not allowed as there are too many physical contact and not fit with the social distancing protocol. Even in December 2020, Big Mountain Festival seemed to be success as there are many people attend, like thousands of people. But in the end, the Thai government still shut the festival down because due to the policy and health measure. Besides this, movie theater also affect badly from this situation. As most people prefer to, stay home or keep themselves away from crowded area, Netflix and other streaming applications seem to become the better option. Because you can stay home and you can just open it in the computer or maybe iPad and you can watch it directly. It's when you compare it to going to movie theater, it is more easily infected area, so people prefer not to go there. As a result, firm like major Cineplex revenue fall from 10,696 million baht to 3,765 million baht. And moreover, shooting in TV show or movie seem to have some issue too. As the show has been postponed, which forced them to lose their sponsor, and moreover, nightclub and other nighttime business need to close at 11 p.m., which is not their normal time. Mostly they would close at around 2 a.m., which is almost morning. Even the open time already hit them badly, but there is more. These nightclubs are not allowed to sell alcohol, which is the main revenue, which is the main reason why they went bankrupt. Entertainment sector also lost their revenue because foreigners are prohibited to travel to Thailand. Many foreigners love Thailand night business because it is way cheaper more than where they come from. Our booming nighttime economy, which contribute over 5 billion baht, is being killed by this pandemic and the government policy. So, parting to my friend Mr. Gonpok.
Thank you, Kun Kan. Next, I'm going to talk about how entertainment sector have overcome the pandemic. As in the beginning, my friend Napat have told the normal situation of entertainment sector that it is the first thing that come into people's mind when trying to be happy or relax. But after the pandemic happened, there's a lot of law regulation that stop the business of entertainment. However, the COVID still stay among us, combining with the policy to protect people from the virus. But still, people need to find the pathway to earn some income for their living by not closing their business. The first thing that is very important is adaptation. Adaptation is the most necessary things during COVID-19 era. And there are many of examples that I would like to point out, including 4 or 5 examples. These 4 or 5 examples have adapted very effectively. The first one is Major Cineplex. Major Cineplex, as everyone have known, it is one of the places where you can go to watch movie with your friends in nearly every shopping mall. But due to the pandemic, the revenue of Major Cineplex has fallen dramatically. So they find it as an opportunity to create a new event called Drive-In Theater. It is available for everyone to drive in and spend time with family on the car watching movie. That is how the Major Cineplex can adapt to the pandemic situation. Second one is Winebridge. Winebridge is a nightclub where a lot of teenagers spend their time hanging out with their friends, listen to music. But after the pandemic have come, Winebridge have faced a loss of revenue because it is a law restriction to close by until the date that government provide. So they transform their business to restaurant because it is located in Plernchit Road, where a lot of office and workplace are located nearby. The third one is cinema. Cinema has adapted to available for rent. For example, not in our country, but there's a lot of event that can occur in cinema. For example, like doing a wedding in cinema, of private cinema, or even create a content of YouTube by renting cinema. That is how cinema can gain some profit or revenue to their industry. The next one is concert. As every generation of people want to go to watch their artists and sing along with them, but during the lockdown, it can't be like that anymore. So there's a lot of concerts that have been cancelled, but there's still a way to adapt with the pandemic. It is live stream concert. For example, as this one, the Blackpink concert is available by live stream and by audience just paid money to watch their favorite artists and can sing along with them at home, or even can communicate with artists. The last one of the example would be the films. Normally to make a films, they need to use a lot of people, including makeup artists, photographer, director, or plenty of people. But if you think normally, the film can't even produce because the law regulation that cannot have people in one area too much. But there's one. Nadal have solved the problem by assigning celebrity to play their role and record themselves by using telephone. And after that, they just send the clip that they record and send it to director and create the film called Gaktor series. But even the great example that I pick out, there are also some that can't solve the problem. It is also reflect that there are the shifting of entertainment economic. Most of the business need to rely on social media to gain some sales. As a point that we mentioned before, entertainment sector get the most impact from the pandemic or from the virus that occur. So it is quite a business that is not going well during this time, and it is now only a matter of time until the virus return to nature or become endemic and we start going about our normal life again. Until then, this is the new normal that we have to get accustomed to. At last, entertainment sector will still remain the same even there is a pandemic or the policy or even the law regulation that cannot provide or support the industry. but the main reason is the ability to adapt to the changes is the best way to do while facing unexpected issue. Thank you.